It's alright, it's okay. Doesn't really matter if you're old and gray. It's alright, I say it's okay. Listen to what I say. It's alright, doing fine. Doesn't really matter if the sun don't shine. It's alright, I say it's okay. We're getting to the end of the day. Hey, Rob Smith here. It's 11:35 p.m. on October 1st. Rabbit. It's squeaking in this. I really should have done this earlier. I've just too many things going on. You know what I don't have? I don't have this. I don't actually have this thing live here anywhere. Where the heck is it? Hold on a second. Let me get myself here. I'm kind of just doing this at the last minute. I'm going to quickly draw. Let me just make sure I have the page open. My friend, here we go. Here it is right here. All right. No, I don't need the sound. I just need the little voice thing going. There we go. All right. Rabbit. Okay. I'm just gonna draw, and I just grabbed some paper, and it has a big. There are two pieces here. They have a fold. I don't know if anyone will join or not. Hopefully, Dennis will, and anyone else. But I haven't told anyone, so it's like a secret. Shh! I'm telling anybody. So if you see, say, "Oh, there you go." And so, why are you river dolphin? You'll have to explain that sometime. If you want to see my thoughts about the debate, Rob Smith Jr. Twitter. That's all best I say. All right, let's do something, just some rabbit drawing, and I don't know what exactly. Oh, I can't see that. Wow, is that? I just grabbed a quick. This is a Paper Mate. This is a flare. It used to be owned by the big people. I should remember these things. Who else is here? Oh, Andrea's here. Andrea is just last minute. I enjoy doing these on the first of the month because I like drawing rabbits and I like the whole rabbit thing. And, Dickie Joe's not part of the Facebook page yet. My half-brother Jeff joined today. Sarah Hardy out of Sanford. She joined. I invited Kevin and Beatty, but neither one have jumped in yet. The situation in North Carolina is, and your side, funny, I don't know what's happening really much further south to Cleveland or Chattanooga. I guess that area is okay up through J, that whole section south of Murphy. Oh, and Andrea, this is Dennis, DJ, and he and his mother are the ones helping finally get my eBay stuff out. We sold something else today, and I put together a good container of stuff. Hopefully moving things. I just need to get stuff out of the way. I could use some money too, but I really need to, almost more importantly, get stuff out of the way. And DJ's also he wants to get involved. Oh, well, Andrea does the Voice of Hope, and she has her own program. Andrea's been dealing with video issues because of all the changes. Facebook is, but see, Dennis, DJ, is not on Facebook. So he does not have the struggles that we've had to face. But it's gotten frustrating. She's been looking to come over to YouTube, but she's concerned about YouTube also for obvious reasons. And I've been finding things. But Andrea, my intent here is, since it is Inktober, and you've been here with me on Inktobers and Mermaids, is to draw more live. Now, tomorrow I'm doing some sign waving. Andrea, can you imagine that? Standing on a street corner in the heat waving signs, or in the rain waving signs? That's what I'm going to be doing. See, the thing with this pen is it's very thin line, so I need to slow down. I love to give bunnies, and I was going to give an Easter feel. But it's rabbit, right? I got to get Dickie Joe on. Dickie Joe, Dennis, is a... I guess when your mother was... Dennis's mother was going to Evans High School, which was Edgewater High School, College Park. Evans was the one over here. Debate. Funny, I'm often told how Boone was our big rival. Well, when Orlando High School split into two high schools, Edgewater, Boone, that's where the talk was. But when I was in school, and I think this would be true for your mother,
Dennis, is that really our rival was Evans, Edgewater and Evans, and I know Melissa doesn't even know this is going on. So, oh, who's that? I could now. Who do I know? You Polk County. Well, today is Rabbit Rabbit. It's the first of the month. It's considered good luck to say Rabbit Rabbit. I don't know whether it brings luck or not. I just like drawing rabbits on the first of the month. And plus, this is the beginning of Inktober. I think I joined the Inktober page, Facebook, but I'm not sure if they'll take it because my Swampy Florida page is actually a personal page. I didn't know that. And I also have a non, I just hope I get my page restored. Oh, the other thing, Andrea, well, and Dennis too. I don't think either one of you know. My blog is back. Can I post that? I think it's back. I've been looking for an opportunity to get it back. Oh, where is it? No, not Swampy Florida. Where's my personal one? Oh, poo, I'm going to lose it. Did I accidentally close it? Oh. There we go. Hope it comes back. I did not mean to close it. Will it come back? It is. Oh, hallelujah. I need to do a post. I am being very careful with this because I have not posted since February 19th. I was just trying to settle in here. Paste. Okay, so here's my blog. My blog, there it is. I'm coming to Swampy, Florida. I didn't mean to come into Swampy, Florida. I'm surprised someone outside like Poke found me. Where are you from, Poke? Or do I know you? I haven't done one here. I've been doing them on my personal, my cartoons page. I have no idea what I'm drawing. I've been doing most of my lives over on Facebook, but all my Facebook pages were wiped out about 2.5 weeks ago. So I'm talking to Hope and River Dolphin here. I'm going to do more here, it looks like, which is something that'll help also with the Voice of Hope, as I'll give her more advice because I'll be using this more. And I really should. This is where everyone is. This is where Poke is. And who's here? The guy from Philippines who was here on Sunday. What am I doing? But today is Rabbit Rabbit and the first day of Inktober. So today's the first day of Inktober. I will be on one of these two pages a lot more this month. Plus, I'll be creating artwork that will be available for sale. I came back so tired after yesterday. We were out flag waving or sign waving or what was it called? I don't want to make this look like Easter. What do I care? What do we care what's Easter or not? Of course, everybody's going to be talking. Well, as we get closer to Thanksgiving, Halloween, same thing. Oh, Andrea's birthday's next week. I'll do a special one for Andrea's birthday. How about that? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. That's it. You'll have to think about that. Because my blog's been out for all I know. It'll go out again. I think the message is that social media is not safe and sturdy. What can I put? Let's see. So we got. Yeah, what's going on in North Carolina and Tennessee is terrible. I feel bad. I have so many friends up there and family folk. It's been raining here, Andrea. It's been raining a lot here. I still don't know what I'm doing with this bunny. Well, let's get on. What are you all up to? Mobster alligator. Yes, well, I've done a mobster alligator. I did a mobster alligator. Was that back in July? But I've done them before too, I think. I like the idea of putting critters in. In fact, this is a little. I should have made this more cutesy and Maybe I'll do another one real quick. Because the thing is, I may run. I've been trying to charge this. I did not know I was cutting this off. Here we go. There we go. I did not know I was cutting that off. But this is. But my power is very, very low. I don't know if you know, Andrea, but I will be at the St. Lucia Festival in Sanford on the 14th of December. Don Epps called me a few days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. I still don't know what's going on with Central Florida Zoo. I haven't heard back. I think I'll try calling her. I sent her a text message and didn't hear back. For all I know, she's been fired. I don't know. And I'm not connected to Dean Scott. That was Facebook, which I'm not connected to anymore. Yeah, I like You've Got Rain too. Yeah, Dennis, you might want to check out the Voice of Hope on YouTube. But though she's mostly on Facebook. But Dennis doesn't use Facebook. Oh yeah, there's the problem. Let's see, what else can we do here? Of course, the news today has kept me very preoccupied. Well, I'm just going to do a hand like that. Ooh, I got that better proportion than I usually do. What are you all up to? I think when I drew the last gator monster, I drew pointing that way. So this is good as showing something a little different. I get nervous about that I point too many in the same direction. You do, Andrea, and I. This is forcing me to maybe. So hopefully, good comes out of all this. Thing is, I get concerned not hearing from some folks that I know. Who was I thinking of that? Well, like Nancy Engel. I don't know what's become of her, and I'm just gonna have to send her a message. All right, so there's a bunny for October 1st. Rabbit. We put some flowers out here. What else are y'all? Poke? What are you up? Now, where are you located, Poke? Or did you say and I missed it? Where are you located on the planet? Or are you on this planet? On my Swampy Florida, the kind of the place marker on Facebook right now, I'll be posting the pictures. A picture of the. Well, I meant to post it before this. I'm having trouble getting stuff off my phone, and Dennis had some good advice there that I haven't had a chance to do. I got that call from Sarah Hardy. We were off talking about political stuff for a while. But tomorrow last week when we did the sign waving, I plopped myself at a Burger King, though I don't like Burger King. But I'm going to do a political cartoon there that I want to do real badly. I may do a couple of them, actually. But then I'm also going to work up the pencils for the painting that'll be for the silent auction for Pioneer Days. And I'll start drawing the picture for one of the 3 pictures I'm doing for this Orange County History Museum. Mountain West. Is that like Mountain Dew? You're in Mountain Dew West. Mountain Dew West. Mountain West. You're in a West Mountain somewhere. A Mountain West. West of what? The Andes? I mean, you could join my Facebook page currently is kind of just there. Very few people. 20. Thousands of people, Andrea. Gone. Gone. Oh, you're in Utah, Idaho. You're not sure which? That's funny. That's interesting. I'm in Florida. Need I say more? Good luck finding me here. I don't care. Try to go. I should be careful. It is likely that I got hacked. Who knows what happened? I've worked in government stuff. I'm not too much I know a bunch more about security stuff than I really want to, and a lot of it's all hooey. Just being honest with you, people get real upset. Here, let's make this a water edge. How about that? Maybe put a boat here. I should have done it. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll do another drawing here and do it with a mountain scene. See, that's why I'm asking these questions. Give me ideas for where I may go next, or get me my mind going. I need things to play with. Throw some things into the playpen. Let me see what I do with them. Especially ice cream and cookies. Well, since you mentioned alligator, oh, my nose is all stuffed. I mean, I did have some quick ice cream. Oh, and Aldi has their German food, if I didn't mention that Sunday. So the strudels there, and the spatzels there, and the ooh, not too high. Whoops. Oh, let's do that. There you go. How about that? I'm gonna try to do something a little tricky. I'm gonna try to draw his arm back. Because I want to draw him. You're kind of looking at him from behind. There we go. I've only been in Utah. I've been to places everyone goes in Utah. All the tourists you want to get rid of, like we want to get tourists rid of Florida. I was at yeah, it was so memorable I can't think of the name of it. You'll find it very strange. I can't remember the name of it. Almost shameful. My ex-wife would hit me for it, for not remembering. It starts with a B. It's a bunch of mountain areas. Brent? Not Brent. What the heck is it called? This is who's dribbling a basketball? This is a Flair pen now owned by Papermate. At one time it was owned by what part of NC? She's up on the top of the mountain, northwest of Boone. She's at the top of the mountain. So if it washed out below her, she can't get down. But the top of the mountain was built so they could fly airplanes in. So if need be, when it dries, folks could fly in there or drop in there. It does feel like an alien planet. I'm sorry, I'm not reading all your stuff. Thank you. No. What was I thinking? What? Now I was trying to get the name of. We went to. It's a tourist thing to go to mountains and things. Boise, not Boise. Skunk Cave, yes. Swampy. I need to get. I was trying to pull the board out. I need to do the Christmas print, and I couldn't get to it. It actually got me off track. I started actually pulling up the. I thought I had enough plastic sleeves. Here's one for the 5x7. I'm going to do all these 5x7 paintings, of which I did a few on Sunday. So these actually won't fit these. These actually are 5 inches by 7, or 5. No, they're not quite 7. So the 7 would fit, but the 5 won't. So I'm getting them. They're 5 and a third or something. So these 5x7s will fit, and they should be arriving tomorrow. I still got to do watercolor. I got work to do, and I got a book. I really need to get these books done too. No, I want to do something on the mountain. I haven't drawn a mountain thing in a while. And Polk, did you hear this? Polk County. We have a county here called Polk after the president. Polk. So this is a Flair. I have a bunch of these. These are 8, 9 years old. And I really don't like using them because there's no thick or thin, but they work well. Like when I'm tired, they work really well. Here, I'll just put some. No, I'll do another drawing, but I'll put some mountains back here. There you go. We'll get some. But why can't I think of it? What is it? The famous mountains everybody goes to see in Utah. B starts with a, and it's like a little village, and we stayed in one of the little village cottages things there. Gee, what's the name of it? Not Brent, not Bose. It's only got 4 or 5 letters. Because then we went down into where the Grand Canyon is from. There, we went south to the Grand Canyon from up wherever that is. We came out of Las Vegas because I had a gig or convention in Las Vegas, and Sandra was writing a story all about the traveling that area. I ended up doing maps for the magazine of the story she was writing. Boy, were they a pain in the neck. Oh my gosh! It was Sandra again. Somebody that hurt our marriage was that the magazine wanted to pay her a ton of money for her story, but wanted to pay me nothing for all the artwork. And Sandra got furious because she knew how much time it was going to take for me to create the artwork. And that's just how they treat artists. Art doesn't matter. They treat that was what 15 years ago. So it's very pre AI. Today they can just go on AI and say I want a map doing, and they hit a button, boom, they got it. Whether it's accurate or not, no one knows. I was being accurate. I am technically a cartographer. Did he respond? Poke, do you know what I'm talking about? I can't really. Can I type? Utah. Tourist. But my head's really. Oh, do. Well, that didn't help. I don't know. Is Poke leave? Is he still here? Not Brighton. Not Bear Lake. What the heck was it called? Very famous place. That's why we're doing a story with it. Bryce. That was it. And Zion. So we were at Bryce and Zion. My dear friend Sandy Huff named her son Bryce because she once wrote a story there too. She's a travel writer. Hope to see Sandy and Bill this Christmas time or sooner. I'm supposed to see them 3 or 4 times here. I haven't seen them at all in the last year. Okay, so there you go, for what it's worth. And Dennis, I don't know what might happen to this picture. It could be present. Bryce is the answer. Bryce and Zion. And then we went to the Grand Canyon. And that's what we did. Yeah, Sandra got real upset about, but she said that she kept learning how bad the art business is. It's just night and day to drawing, and you're supposed to just suffer it. I have no idea what this paper is. I hope it's not real expensive. It's got kind of like a filmy thing. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I drew on it, but I'll draw on this too. I've done a drawing like this before, and people have been interested in it. Because how do I don't know. I've done this in a couple of years. I don't think, maybe more. But to me, this is coming from my Neil Adams influence. See, I'm not connected to Chris Stone. I'm connected to the Adams family. I like seeing what they're up to. I could see their video, but I haven't been able to find it on. See, I've got two. I won't explain. It's too hard to explain. I just need to get to work. I got a lot to do. Let's see if I can pull this off. All right, so let's see if I can pull this off. Oh, Poke's going? Thank you, Poke. I'll be back. I'll be back Saturday, Sunday, I think. If I live so long, get run over. Actually, there's 4 watching. I don't know. I know 2 of y'all are. I don't know who the others are. Oh! I remember I'm pressing up higher up here. I think also I was tweeting like crazy during the debate, and I think I didn't drink much fluids, and that's when I seem to have more sinus issues too. See, I can't do any thick and thin here. But so used to doing so much thick and thin here, it's strange not to. So I'm trying to double up lines and things. I don't even have my bag here with all the pens. Dennis, I think you saw that on at Culver's the other day. Now we're gonna try to do a live. We're gonna do a live video. I'm gonna get back to hiking next week because I'm about 600-700 pounds and I need to drop about at least 5, and I'm gonna get back to hitting the hiking trails. So I'm meeting Dennis and Hope at a park. We're gonna do a little swampy video. It's funny, I've lost my swampy audience. Here I am finally getting back to videos again. Andrea's seen those videos. I've done a bunch of them. Oh, so many people have been involved in them. But I did videos yesterday at the produce stand. I was at a locally family-owned produce stand. Where's their card? Actually, it's not their card. They made magnets. It's called the Produce Place in Suntree, just north of Melbourne. It's a family called. This is the Merson. All right, here's the key. When you write things down, your name, make sure you write it so people can read it. I think it's Merson, Merson. I'm going to write over it, so I try. Of course, I was taught how to letter by High Eisman, who did Little Iodine, and still with us at 97. Anyway, good folks, good folks. They've been around 33 years. We're talking about Harvey and all the orange grove places, citrus places, how many have closed. So sad. He was telling me they used to buy from Harvey when they were around. I give him a backpack. That's what all the strapping is here. Might as well do that. Yeah, I gotta get my hiking stuff ready. I'll probably not have it ready Tuesday, but Tuesday will remind me what I need to be packing. One thing, make sure I have some fluids. Yeah, Bryce Canyon is. We walked around there and hiked through there a little bit. Not we were doing it. We did a lot. We combined a lot starting. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's right. So I had a gig in Las Vegas for some company. I don't even remember. Sandra was writing this big story, so she was wandering, and we wandered Las Vegas writing stories. Then we went up because she was going to cover Bryce, Zion, and then Grand Canyon, and then we went south to Phoenix to the Princess Hotel where our National Cartoonist Society annual meeting was. By the time I got there, it's one of the conventions I don't remember. I was just so exhausted. It hasn't been the last couple of years here, since I broke the wrist and arm, that I've really seen how much I get exhausted. Whew. I usually just ignore it or deny it and keep going, but I think also age is having to do with that. And Andrea understands that. How's Caleb doing? Caleb is a genius. I think I could say such. I'm gonna put some rocks falling because that's always fun. People always like rocks falling. The inevitable. Oh, haven't drawn a tail, have I? Ooh. I greatly encourage interaction, just so the more you interact with me, the more I'll tend to stick around and draw something funny. You know, he'd probably have straps here too. The problem with the hiking here, good. Say hello to Caleb for me. And your son. Is he there? Midnight. It's midnight. You know where your cats are. Hopefully well fed. Big slab of steak. Medium rare. Side of tender victuals. They can push aside and complain about it. Excuse me. Now, I did take a peek outside. It's really wet. I apologize. I have big sinus problems, especially can at night. He has to keep drinking fluid in me. I went that whole hour. It was only an hour and a half debate, but I kept going through for almost 2 hours. I was also interacting with others on Twitter. There was also comparisons of one of my very favorite people, Don Rickles, who I saw in Las Vegas. Saw him in Las Vegas and Tampa. I believe that's right. I saw him twice in Poison. I'm a huge Don Rickles fan. I was tickled to see him come up. Maybe there's some, you know, some. Yeah, it was Tampa because he was there with Joan Rivers. I didn't really care about Joan Rivers, but I was right up front. That was neat. Well, you know how I like hats. Maybe he's wearing a hat. Big old top hat. Why? I don't know. It's actually suggested when hiking to wear a good neon type hat. So, like in Florida, wherever you hike is potentially hunting area. So wearing a good bright hat. Florida Trail Association hats, FTA hats are typically all neon. I just wore bright ones. Oops. Sorry. I haven't drawn one of these in a while. Video froze. Why? Oh! Thank you. I'm getting the warning that my battery's running out. There we go. Sorry. That's going to be interesting putting that together, huh? It was a good debate. It was a good debate. So I'll let you know if I'm going to the Central Florida Zoo or not. I'll call the lady tomorrow and see if I can get. Maybe they booked all the times and they don't need me because I'm volunteering. And the thing is that Tony Petrie would like me out at his church that same day, over in Ocala. The thing is, I'm supposed to be in Ocala the week after, for a Halloween thing where I'll be live drawing. Because I used to do that for Champions for Champions is a group that I taught art for involving young people or any people with developmental disabilities. And it's been over a year since I've done anything with them. I mean, 1 year ago today, I was in panic mode, but not as much panic mode as I would be a week later and a week after that. I was not. That's why I did not do Inktober at all last year. Now I'll tell you what, it's been a very interesting year. A lot has happened, but I'm very grateful to run into you, Hope, to you, Dennis, and your mother, Hope, because as Andrea can tell you, I've been trying to figure out this eBay thing or somehow. I just have so much that I've collected over time. I lost a lot in the move. There's so much I've collected. I just didn't want to lose it all. It just didn't make any sense. So I took as much as I could with me. But it's got to go because I got to get. I also got to call the storage room and see if I can get that price dropped. As that is yuck. Well, how's that for a weird something drawn? Actually, I could come over here and thinking that Neil Adams influence. It was a drawing of a cliffside, a pencil drawing that was in one of the Green Lantern Green Arrows for the late '60s. That really got me mesmerized to what Adams could do. Oh, I heard from my friend Marcia Eaton. She sent me a message concerned about Amber and all. First time I've heard from her since February. And Gerald. I was going to call them, but I figured, it was fun. 10 years we didn't talk, and I figured it's going to go this long again. But no, she sent me a message yesterday, so I called her. It was funny because of something that happened yesterday. Can't remember what the heck was it. Oh, I remember what it was. Marcia is prone to conspiracy theories. And I've known Marcia 45 years. I really need a thick and thin. It's making me a little nutty not having that thick and thin. Let me see if this has any. A little sense of. All right. So I guess I'm going to try to do lives when I can. I admit tomorrow night would be tough. Of course, I'm doing it this late. I could do one tomorrow too. I'd like to try to. I feel bad I did no Inktober's, and actually my mermaids were a lot less than usual too. Some of those color ones were sure popular, weren't they? And I have a lot of drawings get done just to prep for what DJ and Hope are doing. So they have enough pictures for. Now it looks like I gave them. I got them in a superhero outfit. I don't know. Something strange. I'll put a couple birds. Always good to have a couple birds. Help you say that. You know. And see, Dennis. I've got tons of these drawings. I've got a stack of about 60 or so over there. 70 old drawings like this. I don't know what the heck to do with them. Of course, I could just cut this off and the crease is gone. Actually, trimming up both here. But I mean, could put those up for sale, but I don't know. I don't think anyone. It's just a silly drawing. The other person I need to get a hold of is anything else I should do? What do you think? Well, I've got because this is so thick, I could actually do the other side. I don't think this is going to smear, is it? Because it's so thick. Well, you do see it, I guess. Let's see it a little bit. I don't think this. I think if I put water in here, it would smear, but this won't. Oh, okay. I see a little bit. This must have been it's on top of something. Must have been a cover for something. Now I'm drawing on it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Andrea, would you pay $1 million for a Dorito? I was in Sam's Club yesterday. I hope you all filled up with gas. I don't know if there are if we're oh I can't I'm using the phone, but I guess I could quickly. Um, but I suspect gas prices will jump 20 or 30 cents tomorrow, or now even after midnight. It's going to go up, guys. Well, no. Niceville. It's two. You don't know where Niceville is. Niceville is just north of Fort Walton Beach, off of Eglin Parkway. Great area. I gave a Florida history class. I was given a class of Florida history, and I walk in. Here, I'll draw while I speak. What am I going to draw? I don't know. I was doing a class of Florida history. I've told this before, but Dennis definitely hasn't heard it. And I was about to walk in to give a class, and the teacher says, a teacher's very nervous. She's rattled as can be. She was like Waltz today almost. Okay, you gotta cover this, and you gotta do this, and you gotta say that. And I need this to be framed this way, and you got. And I said, stop. I said, stop. Just let me. Let me go. I went in. I gave a talk. I don't even remember. I don't know if it was history of Niceville or Okaloosa County or what it was. And I interacted with the students, and I did some drawings. And as I'm walking out, the teacher says, "How did you do that?" I said, it's just it's not hard if you know how to teach. You don't need all the kinds of instruction. And also, you don't. It's just that these teachers are run up a flagpole because they're being told they gotta do this and they gotta do that, and the teachers union's after them. Everybody's after them. But there's ways of really getting teaching across where you don't have to do all that mess. Just if your heart and soul is into getting ideas across and getting facts and history, you'll get across. See, I like thick and thin lines. Oh, what this paper's making me is I'm allergic to it. What time is it? Oh, this battery's gonna die. If this stops, it's because the battery died. I didn't think I was going to be able to go this far. Hold on, I lost. So where am I? So yeah, Niceville's not a good place to look for gas prices. Also, that was 48 minutes ago. Let me see if I where am I? Here's Okeechobee, Palm Bay. Well, that's me. I'm in Palm Bay. Let's see what Palm Bay is. Well, it's still showing Sam's Club at 282. I think that it's going to go up tomorrow. It is. It has to. I would say we'll probably see some 340s, 350s. Frankly, it's still so low. It still should be in the should have been under $3 back in July, but it was summer and they were looking for profits and they got them because it's been in a low 70 crude barrel since July. But I think it was clicking to 80 at the end of the day today, or it jumped up a few dollars, and it's because the threats of what I'm so sad that so much is political because everything's framed in politics and not the realities of Iran putting bombs into Israel and what they're going to do and vice versa. I heard what was it in the debate? They said, well, unprovoked or something. What are you kidding me? Yes, Israel's been provoked when you try to put 100 bombs into your area, and you're completely surrounded on all sides except for the water by the bad guys. Yeah, you're gonna try to protect yourself. Unprovoked. Those moderators. Okay, there's a pup dog, but I don't know what he's after. Oh, here, let's do another rabbit. There's another bunny. But when you have that, when that stuff starts to happen, that gravely threatens our gas and our oil, that and the port strike. Now, what's interesting is those are both happening at the same time. And that's what I was talking to, what was I saying earlier? I couldn't remember why I was doing something. That's what I was doing. Talking about that. Sarah and I were talking about it too. Because that port, it's just interesting the timing of the port strike. Both are very bad news for the Biden-Harris situation. Because those are going to, and they're going to have to address some things that they've been trying to deflect, and now it's in they got to deal with it now. They can't say it's others. Sorry, I'm getting into politics. I shouldn't do that here. So usually what happens is if there's a gas issue and they get real concerned, there's a call out that's done. And what you'll notice is a whole bunch of the bulk of gas stations all have the same price. Every single one. Even if it's a Shell and a Mobil, they'll all have the same price. I call that the call has gone out. And that may happen. It may happen either first thing tomorrow or later tomorrow. I believe there'll be a call out saying all prices should be this. And that'll be except for Sam's Club and places like that. It's not a good bunny I did. The question is, are we going to war? And how much do we do it? And following Joe Biden the last few decades, he loves war. He's always out to protect Saudi Arabia. See that thick and thin? That's nice to have thick and thin. Okay. Pup dog chasing a bunny. It's not a good rabbit day. Dog's got a bunch of bad luck. Here. Oh, also the dates. I remember when the heck I did these things. 10-1. So actually for Inktober, I've got this, and I got that, and I got that right there. I did 3 for Inktober. I didn't mean to do that. How about that? I'm sorry, I'm not watching because I was looking at gas prices. Good. You'll be glad you did. Yeah, it is a job. Well, and it is. It's a full-time gig. It's not paying easy if it's done right. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, don't watch out, River Dolphin. You're in the age group if there was a draft. And I wouldn't put it past the current administration. I'm not a fan of Trump. He's anti-war. So weird, the situation going on here. One's pro-war, one's anti-war, but it's usually the other way around. Oh, well. Well, I've got 3. How about that? I'll go ahead and pull the plug on this. How long have I been here? I don't know. I can't see the time. I have no idea. 5 minutes, I think. Doesn't say. All right. Actually, I seem to have lost my... Here we go. My live went away. Okay, I'm not going to... All right, so there we are. I'll stop here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. 47 minutes. And this phone's still going. Before I get to 00, I better get going. All right, I'll post these. I'll probably try to post these tonight before. Well, it's already. It's already October 2nd. I could say I've done 1st and 2nd now. That's true, you know. Yeah, you know, maybe I will do that. So I won't. I don't have to do a live on the 2nd because I've done it for the 2nd. All right, I'll see you all later. You all have a good night. Get some rest. And I'll probably do a live on Thursday. Take care. Rob Smith here. Bye-bye. Oh, how does this... I keep forgetting how this turns off.